Good morning, guys. It is 5:30 and I'm awake because the grind don't stop. So we are up at this ungodly hour because we gotta hit the gym, guys. We got a lot of things to do this morning before my 9 to 5. This is my 5 to 9 morning version. Wow, I hope that transition was good. I haven't done one of those since my 2020 TikTok days. You guys, it is literally still dark outside and I really don't want to be going to the gym. Good morning and welcome to my very first vlogmas. I'm whispering because my roommates are still asleep. So for vlogmas this year, there's this trend, this winter arc trend happening, and I thought I would take the next few weeks to share my journey with you guys, as well as some goal setting and achieving mindsets. But first, this eggnog protein shake that I just made. Let's see if it's good or not. It's snowing outside, guys. If you look close enough, you'll see white stuff falling from the sky. I think this might be the first snow of the season. So exciting. Anyways, this eggnog protein shake, it was okay. Okay, so I just finished showering and I thought we could talk about what the winter arc is and the idea of goals in general while I do my skincare. So this first nondescript, kind of suspicious looking liquid is actually a serum that I saved from one of my favorite masks. While this sheet mask, oh my god, I don't know what they put in it, but it is liquid gold. And so I save the serum for when I'm not using the mask. Okay, so if you don't know what the winter arc is, it's essentially this idea, you take the winter months before the new year to lock in on your goals. And essentially the idea is that you come out at New Year's either transformed or with a head start on your goals ahead of, everyone's New Year's resolutions. The next serum I use is this Dr. Jart Ceramidin serum. This is also liquid gold. So the first thing that I want to say about goals is that it is okay to not know what your goals are. Let me repeat, it is okay to not know. I think there is so much emphasis on always having to know where you're headed in life, so much emphasis on having your 1, 3, 5 year goal. Like, girl, I don't even know what I want for dinner tonight. In fact, at the time of me recording this video, I'm still not entirely sure what my goals are for the year / for this winter arc. The next product I'm using is this Great Barrier Relief from Crave Beauty. I love using this in the winter because my skin is super sensitive and the cold air just makes it even more sensitive. So we gotta protect the barrier. Another thing about goals is that oftentimes you don't really know what you want or what you don't want until you're in the middle of it. So the question is, if you don't know what you want, how do you get in the middle of it? Okay, the second to last step is moisturizer, but I mix these two moisturizers. Lastly, we have sunscreen. I love using this one because it's really lightweight. Okay, now that I've finished my skincare, I can finally finish my thoughts. I don't know how makeup and beauty gurus do it. I cannot be multitasking. So we left off at the question, how do you get into it if you don't know what you want to do? And my belief behind this, and this might start to sound a little woo-woo, but I feel like it's true. So I believe that everyone obviously has intuition, and your intuition knows exactly what you're meant to do in life. And on top of that, the universe is always showing you exactly what you need, that even though it may feel like you don't know what it is you want to do, you always kind of have like a sense or an idea. For example, I feel like the universe has kind of been showing me or giving me signs on what I need to be focusing on next year. I've also had a feeling about this particular aspect of my life this entire past year, and so I'm taking it as a sign that I should probably set this thing as a goal. Okay, I know that was super vague. Let me give a more solid example. Every year I usually have a fitness goal. Because last year I reached my fitness goal, this upcoming year I don't particularly have one, but I know and I feel that fitness and health is a very important part of my life and my identity. I'm still showing up every day and being consistent until I can figure out what that goal is. And that's what I mean by you don't know what it is you want or don't want until you're in it. And eventually you're gonna figure it out. You just have to show up, and you have to be open to the universe, and you have to listen. Okay, I don't know how this vlog got here, but it is what it is. Happy, I don't know what day it is, but I just got back from the doctor's, and I'm gonna open all of these packages that I got on Black Friday as a way to reward myself for being a big girl, being an adult, because going to the doctor's is freaking scary. And while we're doing that, I wanted to talk a little bit about goal setting and the secret to setting goals that you will actually achieve. But first, the first package is from Loops. I got the Loop Dream because you're supposed to wear it to sleep, and I need this because my upstairs neighbors is literally so freaking loud that it wakes me up in the middle of my sleep. I thought instead of going over there and burning their apartment down, I would just buy earplugs and pray that they work, because if not, I'm gonna go crazy. These are so cute. I will report back on these for anyone that lives in an apartment with fucking loud ass neighbors. Okay, so the thing about setting goals is that, and this is something I literally just realized like 2 weeks ago after many months in therapy. The secret to setting a goal that you will actually achieve is that you need to set a goal that aligns with your values. So your values are inherently you. These are things that hopefully you live your life by, and by setting goals that align with your values, they will give you a good enough why to keep you motivated. And the reason why you need a really strong why is because this why has to be strong enough to carry you, to motivate you through however long it takes to reach this goal. It has to lead you through your worst days, essentially. The only way that something is able to lead you through the worst days is if it aligns with your values, because that is an inherent incentive that will keep you going. So my example of why you need your goals to align with your values is because, well, for my whole life, ever since I began setting goals, I have set goals that I feel like I should be setting, right? For example, I felt like I had to set goals for my career, like money, like relationships. All of these goals I set, I have failed at essentially 90% of these goals. Okay, wait, this one is actually for me, and I'm so excited because you guys, okay, this is actually related to one of my goals this year. Oh my gosh, it actually feels so unreal. Like, I don't even remember the last time I touched a basketball, but I'm so freaking excited. Holy shit. I will get into why this fits into one of my goals later, but let me finish my story. So it was literally not until like 3 months ago or something when I had to sit down and list out all my values, and none of the goals I've ever set were ever aligned with my values. Personally, I don't give a fuck about money as long as I have everything I need and I can fund everything I want to do. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on my channel, but to all the boys watching out there that are so in love with me, I hate to tell you, but I don't give a fuck about relationships. Unless you fit perfectly in my life and you better my life in some way, which I have not met anyone that could do that yet. So why am I setting these goals? Why am I even motivated to achieve these goals? That is why you need your your goals to align with your values. I guess this is where we get into my goals for 2025, which I'm taking a different approach this year. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous, but I feel good about it. So let's get into what my goals are this year. Well, first off, let me take a step back and explain how I got here. A full year of therapy later, I spent the better part of this year complaining to my therapist about how I never feel fulfilled with anything. I've achieved a lot of things, but I just never feel fulfilled. We really broke it down to the fact that, one, I am doing these things, as I mentioned earlier, that do not align with my values, but two, I'm doing these things because why? Society told me to, and I've come to the realization that I have not been living my life the way I want to live it. And so I know this feels very radical to me because I'm so used to living for other people, but next year I'm living for myself, girl. Like, fuck what other people think. I don't give a fuck anymore. So I don't know how I'm gonna show you guys these products because it's literally everywhere. I'll start with this. It looks disgusting, but this is a hair brand called Being. I got 3 kinds of shampoos and conditioners for different purposes. Like, this one is for moisturizing, this one is for volumizing, but this is a daily clean shampoo. It's so small and cute. So what do I mean by I'm going to live my life for myself? Well, I've come to the realization that I hate with a passion being an adult, and I hate my entire adult life. I know that sounds so depressing, but there's gonna be a happy ending to this, I promise. And so my goals for this year, I'm not gonna have any goals. And instead, because I want to reconnect with my inner child and I want to rediscover myself, I'm not going to have a to-do list or a goals list. I'm going to have a to-try list. And the reason why I call it a to-try list is because, one, big goals really scare me. And so when a goal feels too big or unachievable to me, I feel scared and it just makes me not want to do it, and then I just never do it. So instead of framing it as like a goal and something I need to achieve, I'm gonna have a list of things that I want to try out, because that just removes all the pressure of having to achieve this thing. Okay, so we are coming to the end of this mail time because this is the last thing I have to open, and we're also coming to the end of this goal setting segment. And so to end this portion of Vlogmas, I want to share with you guys my goals. Wait, I have to share with you guys this package first. Okay, you see this? Look, that is you guys. Wow! For straight or fine hair, which I very much so have, my to-try list this year is I want to try basketball again. I love playing basketball and I haven't played basketball in a long time, so we're gonna try basketball. We're going to explore astronomy clubs because your girl is kind of a nerd. I kind of love the stars and I want to reignite that curiosity in me. And a few things that I also want to try is dancing. I've always loved dancing even though I literally have no rhythm. I want to pick up my guitar again. Another thing I want to try is, okay, this is like actually a goal and not like a to-try list, but I want to, and this is very embarrassing for me to say, I want to get out of debt. Clearly have a spending problem. So in 2025, we're gonna try to get out of that and become financially free. And this goes back to my values thing because I have actually set this get out of debt goal for the last, like, I want to say at least like 10 years, and I've just never felt a very strong why. Like, I know I should be getting out of debt, but like I just am like, fuck it, like I'm already so much in debt kind of vibes. But now I feel a stronger pull to do so. If we're gonna look at this as like a goal, I think the goal this year is to really rediscover myself. That is my very, very long rant on setting goals. I hope that was helpful for you guys, because sometimes I feel like we just need a reminder on what the important things are, you know, and the important thing is you and what makes you happy. And I think that's going to be it for this video. In the next Vlogmas / next video, I'm planning to do you know what, I have so many ideas, I don't even know what I'm planning to do, but it's definitely going to be along one of these lines about goal setting, goal achieving. I don't know, we'll see. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you and the time that you spent watching this. Please hit the thumbs up button if you like the video and if I should make more like this. And please leave a comment down below. I want to share a reflective question at the very end of all my vlogmas videos. So this week's reflective question is, what are your values and what are some goals you can set that align with your values? And if you want to see more of me, I would be so honored if you'd hit the subscribe button. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video.